off towards Chem. He stayed out of the fight just in case his two boys lose it, and of course they don't because they are absolutely cooking this afternoon.
I actually really like that Intex staying over there at Chemical for
30 on rank play, Crimson Lobby. God
if they
damn.
do lose that fight at Bioweapons and they have to regain, Chemical has just so much loot available to it that you can kind of land back on in. They can kind of feel good about their weapons, and if they want to push back on over to Bio,
So chat, today 7 teams get eliminated. So I think there's a couple teams on like the cusp. Like,
so I love that they're able to do that, but I love that we see this in the SEC arena. The zone is shrinking now. Players, they got to start to move as the zone kind of pulls a little bit towards that southwest.
It does indeed, and that would mean everyone that was fighting over by
Crucial, what in the world?
A rotation on their hands, and Destroy here themselves trying to hit their own rotation up through headquarters. Got to consider though, there's a lot of rooftops around it. You're also kind of exposed, and Destroy has company here. You're gonna
40-year-old dad that plays casually, my PRS13. Hey, bro, it's all good.
Field, but Destroy actually just going to check on out, regroup with his teammate here, try and set up some.
I know that dopamine during that 13 was crazy.
Noobs lying just across the road.
Yeah, trying to look over there towards that grandma's house, a little bit up here towards what I like to call grandpa's, because well, they're right next to each other, so that's A-okay.
It's cute.
Yeah, it's a little bit, you know. So they're trying to just go ahead and hold on here. A little bit of a breathing moment, it feels like, here in the map as the kill feed lights on up as I say that. As they go on through. Noobs, Fnatic, Almond and Skullface, teammates nearby
Shifty's
already. They're just kind of maybe trying to grab a little bit of a hold. Currently sitting on 4 eliminations already, though. Falcons currently sitting on the boat, as we've seen them do outside of Factory. Moving on in. Could potentially run into BSL here, though.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is one of the kryptonite.
Wow, Shifty runs stuns.
Yesterday, Seymour just called out down on the desk, and it definitely wouldn't have been something that we would have expected. But this playstyle that they have, Soka sits in Stronghold, Shifty and Biffle go off on their merry way, and they were actually running straight through AG Global this afternoon.
I mean, it's smart to run stuns, no bullshit.
After having that problem yesterday, today after winning map 1, but Donkey here, a lot of company in industry, and we'll find Tommy and Alula here. Got off to a solid start over by Bio, but not going to be enough as Doggy snaps.
Oh my God, Doggy's team.
And continuing his impressive map 1 performance, and also going to go back and pick up his teammate Intex.
Doggy's team.
I don't know if we got any first responders or medical people here in the building, but you might want to go give Lennon some ankle tape because his ankles do not exist anymore.
Aww.
They are deleted. That clip alone probably shows why Donkey went huge in that last map.
Vitality, by the way, looking to third party this, looking to essentially squeeze, but it's going to be far too late. You're going to have your Singapore Syndicate set up and able to push on out. Stuo gets backed on down towards the beaches. So Enxian, Patsuka trying to push this themselves, and we saw last time they just didn't work out for them. So we've got to be very good about how they approach this. Moving back on towards Guild. They did a good job around Prison last time, looking to repeat.
Yeah, Roddy, that was crazy. They bouncing on it.
Love that they're able to do that. They made it towards the end. We saw King AJ try and win that last final fight. It just wasn't enough, though. They had a great map yesterday. Looking to do the same here today. We see King AJ getting a little bit aggressive.
Easy.
We'll answer back on to this Team Vitality. This Team Vitality is an enigma. They haven't been able to really find it this game.
No, it's just not been a strong start, and they were sat in 12th coming into this afternoon.
That's
Their
not
kills
good.
were actually pretty good, averaging 10.5 across the afternoon. However, an average placing of 8th. So they're just not getting themselves through to those late stages. When you get
That boy
a
Samir just
like
stared
that,
glitching.
like Guild, you can see exactly why. And speaking of which, Guild here on your screen, and no surprise that Prison is going to be hotly contested. One of the teams that has moved into this area, Dandro, the SGP Syndicate, and we know what they've been doing.
Peter Griffiths for sure here, no question about it.
I just don't want them to overheat a little bit. It's easy to kind of get in your own head to
Hello, 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 hello.